I want to let y'all know the dream's so big that it can only be Jesus that made it happen. Like, there's a couple things that, you know, okay, I'm gonna get 1,000 followers, but you know, you could say, oh, that was me, I worked for it, blah 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 blah. But I want y'all to dream big enough where you can be like, okay, there's like, Jesus made this happen, right? So it's not only by yourself. So I'm a regular 15-year-old. I run 2 businesses now. I do trading is business, and I also have a clothing brand called Visionary Hills. Go check it out. And I just want to let y'all know some goals for my business, because we're gonna be delusional, and I want y'all to be delusional. I want y'all to dream big. I want y'all to, you know, have whatever you want, but just know that it was God that gave it to you. That know that it was Jesus that gave it to you. You know what I mean? I'm freestyling this. I have one thing right here. We can probably go based off that, but just know I'm freestyling all this. It's all coming to my head. I have a couple of dreams that I have in mind, but one thing that's recently been on my mind is a big warehouse for my business. I don't know if you've seen, or I don't know if you've seen like Cortez. Search up like a Cortez warehouse. Warehouse is humongous, right? I want a warehouse so big. It's like you gotta have the conveyor belts, you know, and then I'll have the employees, and then I'll have, you know, the designer section. I'll probably fly out one of my OG designers, you know, have him, you know, design for us full time. That's what I want. I want a team. I want, you know, to have production teams all over the country, right? China's cool, but I want to do LA, I want to do Atlanta, I want to do, you know, there's a whole bunch of New York. I want to do a whole bunch of stuff, right? And you know, sometimes your mind will kind of confuse you because you're working for so much, but you're kind of like in a brain like you have like a kind of like a brain fart, right? You have a brain fart, and it's like, you know, you want so much, right, but you don't know where to start. And I just feel like the best way to, I know this sounds so cliche, but just start on something, right? If it's the warehouse that you're working for, if it's, you know, don't worry about the money aspect, right? Worry about what can give you the money, right? That warehouse, I can only get the warehouse if I'm doing humongous numbers, right? If I'm getting 1 sale a day, I can't get a big warehouse because it doesn't make sense. I have to consistently have storage because of the inventory, because of the scale I'm at, you know what I mean? So when you say a thousand, you know, orders, maybe 1,000, no, maybe 10,000 orders, right? 10,000 orders when you're probably stuck at the hundreds. 10,000 orders for this year. That comes with money, right? Instead of saying 10,000 orders, you may say, you know, I want to make 100K, but like, how are you gonna make that 100K? Break it down. Okay, I gotta get this much orders to make this 100K. What I gotta do every month? Oh, this is what I gotta do every month. How much I gotta sell every week? How much I gotta sell every day? That's how you start, and that's how you kind of like break it down in a little bit. And yeah, another thing that I want is to live in LA or New York or somewhere where I can, like, you know, just have that aesthetic, right? I want to live life to the fullest. I want to be fit, right? So health is wealth. At the end of the day, you can have money, but health is wealth. I want to be fit. I want to change my whole body. Right now I'm skinny. I want to get bigger, like actually bigger. I'm not talking about like big and buff, but like I want to be buffer, right? Just be delusional in anything you do. Be delusional. Like I said before, I'm freestyling this, so I don't know how this is gonna go, but I just want to let y'all know, like, I'm 15 and there's so much things that illegally, now I wouldn't say legally, there's so much things that kind of like block my way, that you just have to persevere. I can't drive, I can't pull up to a photo shoot and drive. I can't go hang out with my friends at a fashion event and, you know, look at all the different pieces. I can't go drive to Atlanta, go find references for my next drop. I can't do that yet, right? So there's just things that you have to do. There's probably money that you have to spend. There's more time that you have to spend because of what you are limited to. And whatever you're limited to, use it to your advantage. There's something there that other people don't have, that you may think is regular, but other people don't think is regular. So that's what I want to say. Just use your advantage. Don't oppress yourself, right? Don't oppress yourself. Be delusional. Have big dreams, and dream so big that it can only be Jesus who did it. Have a great day.